We're going to start in a child's pose. So sitting with your hips to your heels, go ahead and rest your forehead gently on your mat. Arms reach out in front of you. And take a few long, easy breaths here. You want to have a nice, long, deep breath to keep you through the whole class. So if your breathing ever gets shorter and faster, just gently try to guide it back to long, deep breaths. Awesome. So from here, you're going to thread your left arm underneath your right arm, lie your whole left shoulder on the ground here, just starting to open up the shoulders. If you want to make this opening a bit more, you can always crawl your right fingertips a little bit more forward in front of you here if that feels good. Just take a few long, easy breaths here. And then gently bring it all the way back to your child's pose in the middle, evening everything out. Nice and steady. And then same thing over to the other side, threading your right arm underneath your left arm. Let your whole right shoulder relax on the ground. Right side of your face relaxes down, warming everything up here. Easy breaths. And then gently bring it all the way back to your child's pose in the middle, relaxing your forehead down, just balancing out the whole spine. Really easy and steady. Awesome. So from here, you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. You want to make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide, like you have a good amount of space between them, like you're digging into some wet sand here. Spine is nice and neutral, belly's lifted. From here, you're going to reach your left leg back behind you, toes are pointing down, back of your thigh lifted up to the sky. Go ahead and reach your right arm all the way forward out in front of you, stomach's nice and strong. Easy breath here. Awesome, you guys. Then just go ahead and release out of that, lowering the hand and knee down. And same thing to the other side, extend your right leg back behind you, lifting the back of that thigh right up here. Go ahead and extend your left arm forward. A few easy breaths. Awesome, you guys. And then gently bring it all the way back to your hands and knees. Just gonna move a little bit with your breath here. So as you inhale, you're gonna drop your belly down, looking all the way up to the sky, making lots of space for your vertebra. And then as you breathe the other way, rounding all the way down. Awesome. So just a few more times like that, inhaling, relaxing the shoulders, looking all the way upward. And the exhale just rounds your back all the way up here. Full range of motion, just making lots of space here, loosening up the spine. One more time like that, inhale, relax your shoulders, looking all the way upward. At the very top of your inhale, you're just gonna tuck your toes under. You're gonna reach your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog, nice and steady. Awesome, you guys. So take a few breaths here. Don't worry about pushing or forcing yourself into your deepest downward dog here. You can sway a bit side to side if that feels nice. A little movement here loosens everything up. If it feels good to press into one hand on the opposite heel and the other way. Just a few simple movements. Awesome, you guys. So from here, leading with your upper back, like you're pressing your upper back into someone's hand, you're gonna roll yourself all the way out to a plank pose, top of your push-up position here. From here, you're gonna lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog, nice and steady. So we're really warming up the shoulder blades here. Twice more like that, leading with your upper back, rolling all the way out to your plank pose. At the very top of your head is the last thing to lengthen out. And then once you make it out, go ahead and lift the hips all the way up and back, really easy here. And then one more time like that, nice and steady. Try to keep the movements really smooth, really easy here. And then all the way up and back to your downward dog, just relaxing into your heels. If your heels don't go down all the way, doesn't matter, as long as they're reaching for your mat, reaching for the ground, that's great. You're getting a nice opening in the very backs of your legs here. Just check in with your breath. Nice, you guys. And from here, you're gonna slowly walk your feet all the way up to your hands, just one easy step at a time, no rush at all. Starting to get into the backs of the legs here. Once you make it all the way up, go ahead and fold over the legs, nice, heavy, relaxed head. And then keeping your head heavy, you're gonna roll yourself all the way up to stand, one notch at a time. Once you make it all the way up, just keep the arms moving out and up to the sky here. Big breath in as you lift all the way up. Awesome, then as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, relaxing inward. Nice, you guys. Just twice more like that on your own timing, one vertebra at a time, rolling yourselves all the way up. Once you make it all the way up to the top, just keep those arms floating out and up here. Big breath in as you lift all the way up. And then let your exhale just fold you all the way back and over the legs here. Awesome, you guys. Just one more time like that in your own timing. Keep it easy and smooth and steady. Let your tailbone sink down as you lift all the way up. Nice. And all the way up and over, folding inward here. Nice, you guys. From here, you're gonna inhale, lengthen up to a flat back, nice and long. So long spine from the top of your head all the way down to your tailbone. You're gonna press your palms down, just step back to your plank pose, just the top of your push-up position here. Awesome, you guys. From here, we're gonna lower all the way down to the ground. So just bend your elbows so your forearms are just grazing your body there, nice and steady, awesome. From here, you're gonna roll your shoulders down your back, lift your chest up a bit. Go ahead and free up your hands off the mat so your neck is still nice and long. From here, you're gonna interlace your hands behind your back. You're gonna glue your thighs together and lift everything up off the ground. So everything's lengthening out in one long line here. You're not crunching or clenching anything here. Really easy breath. Nice, you guys. And then gently relax everything all the way down. Go ahead and release your hands down. And press your palms right next to your chest here. Just shift your hips all the way up and back to sit on your heels. Take one big, easy breath on your child's pose here. Child's pose is always a great place to hang out if you ever get too overwhelmed or just need a breather here. It's a great place to bring your breathing back to long, easy breaths. Awesome, you guys. And then from here, just coming back onto your hands and knees, go ahead and respread the fingers, just like you're digging into some sand here. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Nice and steady here. Awesome, you guys. From here, again, just walking your feet all the way up to your hands, one step at a time, no rush at all. Once you're all the way up, again, folding over the legs, nice, heavy, relaxed head. Awesome. Then keeping the head heavy, rolling everything all the way up to stand, one notch at a time. Once you're all the way up, just keep the arms floating out and up to the sky, dropping the tailbone, lifting your chest, big breath here. And then let the exhale just fold you all the way over so your breath can take the weight out of your muscles and help you move quite a bit here. It should feel nice. And as you inhale, lengthen up to a flat back nice and long. You're gonna press your palms down, just step it back to your plank pose again. Backs of your thighs are just lifting right up here. Everything's working, but you're still at ease. From here, you're gonna lower your knees down to the ground, bend your elbows, again, right by your body, lower your chest and chin down so your hips are lifting up for a breath. From here, go ahead and slide your whole belly on the ground, press your palms into your mat, start to roll your shoulders down your back, and just lift your chest just slightly here so the collarbones are still nice and wide. Awesome, you guys. From here, go ahead and press your palms down, just shift the hips all the way back to your heels. Take a big, easy breath in your child's pose. Let your forehead gently relax down. Awesome. And then from here, coming back onto all fours, respreading the fingers, go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back to your downward dog, nice and steady. Downward dog is also a great place to check in with your breathing, make sure you're breathing easy, everything's all right here. Nice. And again, just slowly walking the feet all the way up to your hands, one step at a time. Once you're all the way up to the top, again, folding over, let your head drop. No need to hold your head up here, you've been holding it all day. And keeping your head relaxed, rolling all the way up to stand, one easy vertebra at a time. Keep the arms floating out and up here, lift the chest, lift everything all the way up. And then as you exhale, all the way up and over, folding inward. Every time you'll probably get a little bit deeper here. It should feel nice. Go ahead and press your fingertips down. Just step the left leg all the way back to a nice low lunge. So it's way at the back of your mat here. Hips are sinking down. You're on your fingertips here, so you're pretty safe to kind of sway a bit side to side. If that feels good, maybe rock a little forward and back, just loosening up the hips, checking in, seeing what's going on here. Awesome. And from here, you're gonna lower the back knee down really gently, carefully on the mat there. You're gonna bring your hands right on top of that front thigh, shoulders relaxed down your back, really easy collarbones. If it feels easy to look up, maybe make a little arch in the chest. If that's fun for you, go for it. If that's not fun for you and it's causing stress in the body, just stay upright. No big deal. Awesome. From here, go to interlace the hands, press your palms all the way up here. Take a peek up to the fingertips, opening up the chest. And we're gonna take a twist around to the left, so left hand goes right on top of that knee, spinning all the way around. Keep the top of your head nice and long, looking over that shoulder. Awesome. From here, you're gonna slide your left fingertips down right under your left shoulder. As you press down, reach your right arm all the way up to the sky here. Nice wide open collarbones, peeking up to those fingertips. Awesome. From here, you're gonna bring both fingertips down either side of your front foot. Go ahead and tuck your back toes under. Slowly lift the hips all the way up. Go ahead and drop your torso over that front leg here, relaxing the left side of your back. Nice, you guys. If the front knee doesn't go all the way straight, don't worry about it. You can keep the knee bent as much as you need to do that. Most important thing is you're just being easy inside your body. No tension, no clenching. Everything's relaxed. Awesome, you guys. From here, go ahead and rebend your right leg back to your nice low lunge, pressing your palms firmly into your mat. Just step your foot back to your plank pose, top of your push-up here. So either with your knees lifted or lowered, up to you. You're gonna bend your elbows just halfway down, nice and steady. This time you're gonna roll your shoulders down your back, drop the knees carefully, coming into a bit higher, a bit of more of an upward dog. If this is too much on the back, you can keep the elbows bent. If it's okay on the back, go ahead and straighten the arms. So whatever you're comfortable with here. Again, you don't wanna feel any clenching in the back, so just stay wherever feels nice. Awesome, you guys. And then gently bringing yourself all the way back to your downward dog, just tucking the toes under, hips all the way up and back here. Easy, steady breath. Nice, you guys. From here, we're gonna roll yourselves all the way up to a plank pose, again, leading with that upper back. Nice and steady. Go ahead and lift your hips. We're gonna come into a side plank, lifting the hips, press down with your right hand, roll to the outside edge of that right foot, peeking all the way up to those left fingertips. Again, you can bring the bottom knee down if this is too much. You can keep the feet stacked, whatever feels good. Awesome. And then gently bring it all the way back to your plank pose in the middle. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So lift the hips a bit, press down with that left hand, roll to the outside edge of that left foot, or the knee can come down. Everything's nice and open here. Awesome, you guys. Really open collarbones, easy breath. Nice. And then gently bringing it all the way back to your plank pose in the middle. And then in your own timing, bending the elbows halfway down, and then moving through your upper dog, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, and then gently tucking the toes, bringing it all the way back to your downward dog. Nice and steady here. Awesome, you guys. Just checking back in with the breath. And again, slowly walking your feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Once you're all the way up to the top of your mat, again, folding over, let the head just drop down, no tension. And keeping your head relaxed, rolling all the way up to stand, one easy vertebra at a time. Once you're all the way up, keep the arms moving out and up. Big breath in as you lift up. Awesome. Then as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, folding forward here. Nice, you guys. From here, pressing the fingertips down, just step the right leg all the way back to your nice low lunge. Again, way at the back of your mat. You want to have a nice long low lunge. Let the hips sink down. One side may be a little tighter or looser than the other side. No worries, it's just how the stuff goes. The more you do it, the more it opens up. It's pretty simple, thankfully. So from here, you're going to ease the back knee down really carefully to your mat. Go ahead and bring your hands right on top of that front thigh. Hips relax forward, shoulders sink down the back. Again, if you want to do that back arch, that's totally cool. If that is, again, too much or doesn't feel right, just stay upright, whatever works for you. Awesome. From here, again, interlacing the fingers. We're going to press the palms all the way up. Take a big breath in as you lift up. And from here, you're going to press your right hand on top of that front thigh. Take a twist all the way around to the side here. Wide open collarbones. Really easy here, keeping your head nice and tall, nice and long. Nice. From here, you're going to slide your right fingertips down to the ground, right under your right shoulder. As you press down, reach the left arm all the way back and up. Really spinning from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. Nice, you guys. From here, go ahead and press your fingertips down either side of your front foot. Go ahead and tuck the back toes under. Start to lift the hips all the way up here, relaxing your torso over the leg. If you're more flexible here, you can start to fold the right side of your back over, getting a nice twist. Pilates even bringing the right side of your face around the leg. So if that works for you, go for it. Just stay wherever you are. Nice and steady here. Awesome. So from here, go ahead and rebend that left leg back to your nice low lunge, pressing your palms down. Just step that foot back to your plank pose, and in your own timing, bending the elbows halfway down, dropping the knees and moving through your upper dog. Take a big breath here, and then in your own timing, bringing it all the way back to your downward dog. Awesome, just checking back in with the breath. Nice. Again, and soften the knees, look forward, just walking all the way up to the top of your mat, relaxing your forehead inward once you make it up. Nice, you guys. This time we're going to roll up into a chair pose, so bend the knees pretty deeply. Arms come all the way out and up to the sky. Ribs nice and easy and in here. So it's just like you're sitting on a chair. Chair is not with you at the moment, but that's all right. Just a couple breaths. Keeping your shoulders just sinking down. Nice, easy forehead. No need to scrunch up your face here. We're going to take a twist to the right side of you, so palms pressed together, up and over here, left elbow, just put that elbow right outside of that knee here, so you're firmly pressing down with your top palm into your bottom palm to lengthen out all the way back through your tailbone to the very top of your head, so you're making lots of room for each and every vertebra there. Feel nice and spacious inside. Awesome, and then gently bring it all the way back to your chair pose in the middle here. Big breath in as you lift all the way up. Awesome, and same thing up and over to the other side, palms pressed together, right elbow right outside that left knee, again firmly pressing down to lengthen all the way up and out here. Couple easy breaths. And then gently bring it all the way back to your chair pose. We're just gonna hold here for a few breaths. So from here, we're gonna fold up and over the legs, gently interlace your hands behind your back, nice easy shoulder opener to release any tension that might have built up or any tension that's already there. Just let it go. Every time you exhale, just sinking a little further. Inhales make you a bit longer, and exhales sink you a bit further. Easy breaths. Nice, you guys. And then from here, just gently release the fingertips down toward your mat here, folding inward, letting your head go. Awesome. As you inhale, lengthen up to a flat back, nice and long. Go ahead and press your palms down. Just step it back to your plank pose again. Backs of your thighs lifting right up here. And then in your own timing, lowering yourselves halfway down. And then through your upward dog, take a big, easy breath here. And then all the way back to your downward dog. Relaxing into your heels. Nice, you guys. Just checking back in with the breath. Nice. And again, just slowly walking the feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Once you're all the way up to the top, again, folding over, relaxing your head in toward the legs, nice. Then keeping your head relaxed, rolling everything up to stand, one notch at a time. And once you're all the way up, just keep the arms floating out and up here, big breath in as you lift up. And then as you exhale, everything up and over the legs, folding inward, relaxing over. From here, you're going to press your fingertips down. Just step the left leg all the way back to a nice low lunge, just way at the back of your mat. Just taking a few breaths here, let your hips sink down. You're going to put a little effort into your back heel, start to reach your arms back behind you. So you're going to peel your shoulders right on top of your hips here, coming into a high lunge. So just let your palms open up forward in front of you. That'll keep your collarbones really easy. Hips are sinking down. Backs of your thighs just lifting right up. Nice steady breath here. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift everything all the way up and out here. So the front leg straightens, arms lift, breath takes you up. And then as you exhale, sink everything all the way back down. Nice, you guys. Just twice more like that with your own breath. Inhale everything all the way up. And then exhale sinks you right back down. Nice. And then last one like that. Inhale takes you all the way up. Then as you exhale all the way down, go ahead and press your palms down to the ground, this time either side of your front foot. Step that foot back to your plank pose, and then in your own timing, lowering halfway down and through your upward dog and all the way back to your downward dog. Just keep it moving and easy here. Awesome, you guys. Nice and steady with the breath. Just relaxing all the way back. And again, just like that, walking your feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Once you are all the way up again, folding over the legs, nice heavy relaxed head. And keeping your head easy, rolling everything up to stand, one notch at a time. And once you are all the way up again, keeping those arms floating out and up to the sky, lifting everything open here. And then as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, letting your head relax inward. Nice, you guys. Fingertips press down, just step the right leg all the way back to a nice low lunge. Again, way at the back of your mat, nice long lunge here, sinking the hips. From here, go ahead and put a little effort into your back heel, reach your arms back behind you, shoulders come right on top of the hips, palms just roll forward to face open, collarbones are open, top of your head's reaching, everything's easy. And on your next inhale, we'll lift everything all the way up so the arms come out and up, legs straightens, and then just let the exhale bring you all the way back down. Nice, you guys. Twice more like that. Inhale floats you all the way up, and the exhale just brings you right back down. Nice, and then last one like that. Inhale brings you all the way up, and the exhale brings you all the way back down. This time, go ahead and press your palms down, either side of the front foot, step it back to your plank pose, and in your own timing, just making your way all the way down and through your upward dog and all the way back to your downward dog. Remember to check in with your breathing, make sure everything's long, easy breaths. If your breathing ever gets shorter and faster, just back off a bit, take a moment in a child's pose, wait till your breathing has recovered, and then just bring it back to nice, easy breaths here. Awesome, you guys. From here, you're gonna walk the feet all the way up to your hands again, one step at a time. Once you're all the way up to the top again, folding over the legs, nice, heavy, relaxed head. Then keeping easy, rolling everything all the way up, one notch at a time. Once you're all the way up, just keep the arms moving out and up to the sky. Big breath in as you lift all the way up. Awesome. Then as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, folding inward. Nice, you guys. On your next inhale, lengthen up to a flat back, nice and long. Go ahead and press your palms down. Just step it back to your plank pose. In your own timing, just making your way halfway down and through your upward dog and all the way back to your downward dog. Nice, you guys. Once you make it back, we're just going to do that twice more, just in your own timing. So go ahead and give it a whirl. This is just to get you guys moving with your own breath and not thinking about the movement. So it's pretty simple, just walking it all the way up, folding inward. Your own breath will bring you up. And then just keep it easy and moving through your spine. Nice and steady here. Awesome. Let the inhales lift you and the exhales will sink you down. So just moving through this. Just twice on your own timing. Really easy here. Let it be nice and smooth and no need to be clenched or jerky or rushing anything. Just keep it really easy with the breath. Making lots of space in your body. Just one more time, you guys, really easy. All these movements make lots of space in your spine, so if you ever feel crunched from whatever you're doing all day long, this will make you feel like you have a lot more room inside your body. A lot more room to move around in there. And then you'll feel good and happy. Just keep it easy, keep breathing. See if you can think about matching each movement with each breath. And then that will make things a lot lighter, a lot more easy and fluid. Awesome, you guys. And once you make it back your second time, again, just checking back in with your breathing, making sure everything's all right here. Awesome, you guys. So again, slowly walking your feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Once you're all the way up again, folding over. Relaxing inward, keeping your head heavy. We'll roll all the way up to stand, one notch at a time, letting your tailbone relax down, arms continue to float out and up here. Big breath in as you lift up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, nice heavy head, folding inward. From here, you're gonna press your fingertips down, just step the left leg all the way back to a nice low lunge, way at the back of your mat, awesome. From here, same thing, reaching the arms back behind you, just come into a high lunge. Shoulders peel right on top of your hips. From here, you're just gonna interlace your hands behind you. So you're gonna do a nice chest opener here, opening up. You can look up to the sky if that feels good. If that doesn't feel good, just stay upright with the body. That totally is great too. Nice, you guys. From here, staying in the lunge, you're gonna release your hands, reach your arms all the way out and up to the sky here, coming into a high lunge with the arms lifted, just hanging out here for a couple breaths. Easy, easy. So this time the arms stay lifted. You're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, sink it all the way back down. Nice, you guys. Twice more like that, really easy. Inhale lifts you all the way up, and the exhale just sinks you right back down. No big deal. Last one like that, inhale lifts you all the way up. This time at the bottom of your exhale, we're going to take a twist to the right side of you. So left arm forward, right arm back, spinning around, and the inhale brings you all the way back up to the lunge. Just take some of the pressure off, lifting up a bit. Twice more like that here, breathing out, spinning all the way around. And the inhale brings you all the way back up. And the last one like that, breathing out, spinning all the way around. Awesome, you guys. From here, go ahead and lower the left fingertips down to the ground, right under your shoulder, right arm lifts all the way up to the ceiling, spinning everything all the way open here. Awesome, you guys. From here, you're going to press your right fingertips down inside of that front foot. You're going to ground your back heel down. So both bottoms of your feet are on the ground. That's it. And then reach your left arm all the way back and up to the sky here. Yeah, awesome. So the legs are lifting you up, so your torso is going to be free to move and be more flexible here. Nice, you guys. From here, you're going to reach your top arm back behind you. Pull yourself all the way up, shoulders stacked on top of the hips. Go ahead and inhale, straighten the front leg a bit. And then as you exhale, sink down into your warrior two. We're just going to hold here for a few easy breaths. Keep reaching out to the fingertips. So the next inhale will lift you all the way up. Go ahead and straighten the front leg, lift the arms all the way up to the sky, and then as you exhale, sink right back down into your warrior two. Awesome, you guys. Twice more like that. Inhale lifts you all the way up, big breath in, and the exhale sinks you right back down to your warrior two. Nice, you guys. Last one, inhale all the way up, big breath in. Exhale sinks you all the way back down to your warrior two. At the bottom of your exhale, you're going to lean all the way back so that left arm just slides down that back leg toward the ankle. Try not to grip a hold of that back leg and just let the hand slide and be more easy here. Nice, you guys. From here, keeping your legs right where they are, going to bring your right forearm right on top of your front thigh. That will stabilize you. And then the left arm comes all the way up and forward here. So again, your legs are really stable. Your torso can be freed up to move out and open here, just spinning open. Easy breath. Nice, you guys. From here, you're gonna reach that top arm back behind you, pull yourself all the way back up through that warrior two, and then all the way down the back leg, reverse warrior. Again, big breath into this whole side of your body. Legs really easy. And then again, all the way up and over to your extended angle. Up to you can have the forearm on the thigh, or if you'd like to bring the fingertips down, you can do that top arm reaching all the way up and forward, spinning everything all the way open here. Couple breaths. Nice, you guys. From here, you're gonna bring both fingertips down inside the front foot. Gonna come onto your back toes. You're gonna scoot your front foot over to the right edge of your mat here. We're gonna open up the hips, this will feel good. Go ahead and lower your back knee down to the ground really carefully here. Start to lower your body inside of the leg. So if you can come down to your forearms, that's totally fine. If your hips are feeling tighter and you need to stay up a bit more, totally cool too. So just stay wherever you are. It's not about what the shape of the pose is. It's just more about what you're feeling in the body and paying attention to what's going on inside of your body. And then everything will be a lot easier. So this is a pretty safe place to check back in with your breath. So every time you inhale, lengthening out a bit, and the exhales can just sink the hips down even further. Just really going into the breath there, just for a few moments. Nice, you guys. From here, you're gonna straighten the arms just right under the shoulders. Go ahead and tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg. From here, you're gonna point your right toes over to the right side of you. Right arm reaches all the way back and up, spinning your body all the way open here. Nice big breath in as you lift up. Awesome. From here, you're just gonna heel toe that front foot back to the middle of your hands. Fingertips press down either side of your front foot. Go ahead and lift the hips up to the ceiling, folding over that front leg, relaxing your torso here. Let the left side of your back be really easy. Awesome, you guys. From here, you're gonna re-bend that right leg back to your nice low lunge, pressing your palms down, just step it back to your plank pose, and then in your own timing, lowering yourselves halfway down and through your upward dog and all the way back to your downward dog, nice and steady. Awesome, you guys. Nice. From here, you're gonna keep your feet right where they are. Start to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. So you're gluing your heels into your mat as you go. Hips are reaching right over those ankles. Nice. We're just gonna release the wrists from all those plank poses. So go ahead and step on your hands here. Tops of your hands will go on the ground, toes up to the insides of your wrists. If this feels really tough for you, you can always bend the knees a bit. That also will take some of the pressure off of your lower back and hamstrings here. Just let the head be really easy and relaxed here. Nice, you guys. Awesome. Just gently release your hands from there. You're going to keep your head really heavy, rolling yourself all the way up to stand one easy vertebra at a time. Once you're all the way up again, arms just continue to float out and up to the sky. Big breath in as you lift all the way. From here, we're going to move into your tree pose. So shift your weight into that left leg. Go ahead and hug that right knee into your chest. Just give it a good squeeze here. You got it. You're going to open the leg out to the side, grab a hold of that ankle. You're going to glue that foot right up into your thigh. Equal pressure going both ways. And then if you feel kind of a little wobbly here, you can stay here with the hand at the ankle. If you'd rather press the palms together, lift them up to the sky. Go for it, whatever feels best. Awesome, you guys. Just a few breaths here. So make sure you're not holding your breath here. When you're in a balanced pose, you always want to keep your breath moving. There's always movement and balance. If you look at trees, they're moving in the breeze too, so it's not too different. Nice, you guys. So from here to come out of that, go ahead and give that right knee a squeeze in, drop your shoulders away from your ears, hug it into your chest. Leg is just sending right down to the ground, nice and strong. Just go ahead and lower that right leg back down to the ground, really easy here. And then as you inhale, everything comes all the way out and up, big breath in. And as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, folding inward. Nice, you guys. From here, again, walking all the way back out to your downward dog, keeping your heels reaching into your mat, gluing into your mat as you go. Nice. Checking back in with your breath. Nice, you guys. And from here, again, walking your feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Once you do, make it all the way up to the top again, folding over the legs. Nice heavy head. And keeping your head relaxed, rolling everything up to stand, one notch at a time. And once you're all the way up, just keep those arms floating out and up here. Big breath in as you lift up. And then as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, folding inward. Nice, you guys. Fingertips press down. Just step the right leg all the way back to your nice low lunge, this time way at the back of your mat. Hips just sinking down. Again, putting some effort into that back heel. Go ahead and reach your arms back behind you. Shoulders just peel right on top of the hips. Collarbones are nice and open. From here, just interlacing your hands again behind your back. Dropping the shoulders down your back, lifting the chest. Just a few breaths here. Nice, you guys. From here, you're going to release the hands, reach the arms all the way out and up. right up above your head, shoulders sinking down. Nice. This time, keeping the arms where they are, you're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, lift everything up. And as you exhale, let everything sink right back down. Nice, you guys. Twice more like that. Inhaling all the way up. And just exhale, sink right back down. And then last one like that, inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, we'll twist left this time. So right arm forward, left arm back, spinning everything around. And then as you inhale, bring it all the way back up. And twice more like that here, breathing out, spinning, twisting, really reaching out to the fingertips. And then all the way back up, lifting up to your lunge. Last one like that, breathing out, spinning all the way back around. This time we're going to lower those right fingertips right down to the ground, right under that shoulder. Left arm comes all the way up to the sky here, spinning open the collarbones, still reaching out to the back heel. Nice. From here, you're going to bring your left fingertips down to the ground inside of that front foot. You're going to ground your back heel down. Bottoms of your feet are on the ground. Right arm reaches all the way back and up here. Wide open collarbone, just peeking upward to those fingertips. And then from here, reaching your top arm back behind you, pull yourself all the way up. Go ahead and straighten that front leg a bit on the inhale, lifting up. And as you exhale, just sinking down into your warrior two. So your body is working, your muscles are working here, but you still have a nice easy breath, easy mind, no big deal. Everything's relaxed, even though you're working here. And then as you inhale, lift everything all the way straight here. So front leg straightens, arms lift up. And then as you exhale, sink everything all the way back down. Nice. And then twice more like that with the inhale all the way up. And then as you exhale, all the way back down. Nice. Then last one like that, let it be easy. Inhale takes you up. And the exhale brings you all the way back down. At the bottom of your exhale, you're going to lean all the way back, down the back leg, reverse warrior again. So that right hand just slides down that back leg. Try not to try to resist gripping that leg there. Let it slide down. Nice. And then legs stay right where they are. Bring it all the way up and over to your extended angle. So that left forearm just going to press right on top of that thigh. Right arm reaches all the way up and over. Then your body spins all the way open here. So your legs are really strong and stable. Your torso could just be movable and flexible against that. Nice, you guys. From here, just reaching that top arm back behind you again. Pull yourself back up through your warrior two and all the way down the back leg. Big breath into that whole side. Nice. And then last one, all the way up and over to your extended angle. If you want to do the forearm on the thigh again, go for it. If you'd rather bring the fingertips down, go for that too. Again, legs are really stable. Thinking about just lying your spine on that thigh, if that feels nice. Nice. From here, you're going to bring your fingertips down to the ground on the inside of that front foot. Coming into a nice low lunging on the back toe. Start to scooch that foot over to the left edge of your mat, just wiggling on over here, and start to lower that back knee down. Start to ease yourself down. You're going to open up the hips. So from here, just go ahead and lower yourselves all the way down. Take a few easy breaths. Hips are sinking. Everything's relaxed. Inhale lengthens you up a bit taller. Exhale just sinks you down a bit further. Straighten your arms right under your shoulders. To come out of that, go ahead and tuck your back toes and straighten your back leg. Left toes point over to the left side of you. Left arm reaches all the way up and back here, spinning your body all the way up here, opening everything up. Nice, you guys. You're just going to heel toe that foot right back to the middle of your hand. So kind of wiggle it back over there, scooching it in. Fingertips press down either side of your front foot. Lift the hips up to the ceiling. Relax your body over the leg. Take a few easy breaths here. Letting the right side of your back just sink around. A couple breaths. Nice. And then go ahead and rebend all the way back to your nice low lunge, pressing your palms down. Step that foot back to your plank pose. And then in your own timing, making your way all the way down and through your upward dog and all the way back to your downward dog. Nice, you guys. Just keep it easy. From here again, keeping your feet right where they're going to start to walk your hands all the way back to the feet. So you're keeping your heels glued into the ground as you go. Nice. This time we'll do the opposite of that wrist opener. So you're going to spin your hands open out to the sides and then step on them. This time palms will go on the ground, toes right up to the insides of your wrist. So you're really getting into every single part of the hand here. Relax your head. This is also great if you spend a lot of time on the computers or do a lot of yoga. Either way, it's good. Nice. And then gently release your hands all the way out from there. Keeping your head relaxed, you're going to roll yourselves all the way up to stand one notch at a time. Once you're all the way up, keep those arms floating out and up here. Big breath in as you lift all the way up. Nice, you guys. From here, we're going to come into your tree pose on that right leg. So shifting right into your right leg. Go ahead and grab a hold of that left knee. Just give it a good squeeze into your chest here. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Really stable on that leg. From here, going to open it up to the side, grab a hold of your ankle, just glue that foot right up into your thigh. Nice and steady here. If you're a bit shaky here, a bit hesitant, just stay and breathe, no big deal. If you'd rather have the palms together or lift up to the ceiling, up to the sky, go for it. Awesome, you guys, just a few breaths. Helps to have a nice, soft, easy balance. So if you want to find something to look at in front of you, that's also a good thing to do here. Just keep your body easy. Nice. Just a couple more breaths, nice and steady. Awesome, you guys. And to come out of that, go ahead and give that left knee a squeeze into your chest. Again, let your shoulders relax down your back. Easy breath here. And then gently lower the leg right back down to meet the other one. Awesome. And then the next inhale will float your arms all the way out and up here. Big breath in as you lift right up. And then as you exhale all the way up and over those legs, let your head relax inward. Nice. And then keeping your heels glued into the ground as much as you can, go ahead and walk yourself all the way back out to your downward dog. So the heels will probably pop off. That's natural. You just want to keep your heels reaching for your mat so you get nice opening all the backs of the legs here. Really easy. Nice. From here, you're going to lift the right leg all the way up and back to the sky, nice and high here. Go ahead and open up the hips and shoulders to the right. If it feels good to bend the knee and reach your foot off back behind you, just making some space in those hips. Nice. From here, go ahead and straighten out the leg. Keep it nice and high and lift. You're going to square off the hips for a moment so those back toes point down. So it's just like in the beginning, backs of your thighs lifting right up to the ceiling here. It's just lots of really good things for your body, lots of strength and balance here. Really easy. Nice. From here, you're going to lift your knee right up into your forehead and then place that foot right between your hands into a nice low lunge. If the foot doesn't make it up on the first shot, you can always scooch it up there, no big deal. From here, we're going to come into a pigeon pose and open the hips. So start to scooch your foot over to the left edge of your mat. Gently ease your knee down toward your right hand. Just let your hips sink here. A few breaths. Nice. If your hips are really far away from the ground, if it's hurting your knee at all, just back off. You can also put a pillow or some blankets under your hips there. Walking the hands back, make some space for your chest as you inhale, and then as you exhale, go ahead and walk it all the way out over that front shin. If it feels good to make a little pillow with the hands and relax the head, go for that here. Nice, you guys. So again here, every time you inhale, you're getting a bit longer, lengthening out, and then every time you exhale, sinking down into the opening a bit more. So easy breaths. Try to keep your breaths really long and deep here. Even if this is a little easier, a little less involved, you still want to keep your breath going and your attention resting on your breath here. Nice, you guys. From here, keeping your body really easy, you're going to start to walk your hands all the way up, stacking your shoulders right on top of your hips. Once you make it up to the top, we're going to take a twist around to the right side of you, crawling your fingertips around, getting a nice spin from your belly all the way around to the top of your head. Really easy. Nice open collarbones. Awesome. And then gently bring yourself all the way back to the middle. So a couple options here. You can stay here if this is enough for you. If you'd rather bend the back knee and grab a hold of your foot. If that's easy for you, make sure you grab the inside of your foot so you can open up the shoulder there. If you want to maybe grab both hands, if that feels easy or fun, just opening up the back here. Again, not clenching or forcing anything. The more you do this stuff, the more it opens up. So just a couple breaths. Nice. And gently releasing everything out of that, whatever you've got going on. We're going to bring it back to your downward dog, so pressing your palms firmly into the mat. See if you can lift that right leg all the way up and back to your downward dog, split nice and high behind you. Open up the hips here if that feels good. Just a couple breaths. Nice, you guys. Then just gently lowering that leg right back down to your downward dog. Just checking back in with the breath here. Nice. And then straight away to the left side. So reach your left leg all the way up and back. Nice and high, downward dog split. If you'd like to open up the hips and bend the knee and shoulders. This should feel good. So if it feels tight already, then maybe not open up the hips, but just stay easy and breathe. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and straighten out the leg. Keep it nice and high and lifted. Square off the hips here so those back toes point down, getting all the lift out of the very back of that thigh. It's like if your foot was essentially holding up a wall back here. You want to keep it nice and strong. Lots of effort going out there. From here, you're going to lift your knee right up into the forehead. Belly lifts all the way in and up. Go ahead and place that foot right between your hands. Nice. And then moving into your pigeon pose again on this side. So foot scooches over to the right side of you. Go ahead and ease your knee down. Really easy here and steady. Nice. Nice. Once you're all set here, walking the hands back, make some space in the spine as you lift up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs. Again, if you want to make a little pillow with the hands, if that feels good. Just relaxing inward here. A few breaths. The longer and deeper you breathe, the easier your body has to open up. So it's really simple. Just staying and breathing, all that tension just starts to dissolve. And you can find some new tension, and that will start to dissolve. Nice. So again, slowly walking yourself all the way back up from there, stacking your shoulders on top of your hips. Once you are all the way up, no rush at all, just start to walk your body around to the left side of you, crawling your fingertips around, getting a nice spin from the belly all the way around to the top of your head. You guys, from here, go ahead and bring it all the way back to face your front here, really easy and steady. Again, both sides may be a little bit different, so no big deal. You can stay here if this is enough. If you'd rather bend the back knee and grab a hold of your foot, go for it. If this hurts your knee at all, just back off. You never want to have pain in the knee, so just stay wherever you can stay easily. And as long as you can breathe easily, you're probably in a pretty good place. If your breathing starts to get clenched, that's a great sign to back off a bit. And then just gently easing out of whatever you got going on there. We're going to come all the way back to your downward dog. So pressing your palms again firmly into the mat, just like you're digging into that sand again. Lift that left leg all the way back behind you, downward dog split. If it feels good to open up the hips here, bend the knee, just a few breaths. Nice. Making some space. And then gently lower that leg all the way down into your downward dog. Really easy here. Nice. From here, you're going to slowly walk your feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time. Nice. Once you make it up, this time we're going to come into a squat, so scooching your feet a bit apart here. Toes come out to the sides, heels come down. Sink the hips all the way down to the ground here. If your hips are high and this hurts your knees, you can always put, again, a blanket or a pillow underneath here and press your palms together, getting a bit taller, lengthening out of the spine. Nice, you guys. Just a few breaths. And then from here, you're going to bring your left hand on the ground, start to roll your left shoulder inside of that left knee. Press your right hand on top of the right knee. Press on as you open your spine all the way up here, lengthening out nice and long. If it feels good to extend the arm, go for it. If you want to wrap the arm around that opposite knee, you can do that too. Just a few breaths here, spinning everything all the way open. Nice, you guys. Lengthening all the way at the very top of your head. Nice. And then same thing over to the other side. So gently unwinding out of that, relax your head down. Just rolling it over to the other side, rolling that right shoulder right inside that knee so you get nice and tucked there. Left arm either presses on top of that thigh or reaches up. If you want to wrap around the opposite knee, go for it. Again, if any variation is a struggle for you, just back off. No need to do a particular move. Thankfully, yoga is not a competitive sport. Awesome. And then gently bringing it all the way back to the middle, letting your head relax down. You're going to bring your fingertips behind you just to protect your tailbone. We're going to come to sit on your hips here. Really easy and careful here. Yeah, and then bottoms of your feet come together. Knees relax out to the sides. Nice. We're going to grab a hold of your feet. Inhale lengthens you up nice and long. And then as you exhale, you can stay here if this is tight. If you'd rather bring it over, if you've got the room, go for it. Try to keep your spine really long. You don't want to have a rounded, crunched back. You won't get as much out of the opening here as if you keep your spine really long. Nice, you guys. Just a few breaths here. Again, every time you exhale, just sinking a bit further. Easy, easy breaths. Nice, you guys. And then slowly bringing yourself all the way up from there. Nice. We're just going to extend the legs out in front of you. Toes are going to lift right up to the sky here. Yeah, nice long spines. Go ahead and reach your arms all around and up here. Big breath in as you lift up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs here, going for the toes. If it's hard to grab your toes, you can always bend the knees in a bit so you can grab them that way. That way you keep your back really long and your belly can be connected to the thighs, and then you'll get a lot more out of the opening here and your thighs all the way into the lower back. So that's a great option. So everybody can touch their toes. It's just relaxing the head. Really easy, relaxing the shoulder blades. So from here, we're gonna roll all the way down to the ground here. So it's like somebody's tugging on the back of your shirt. Easy does it all the way down so you're lying on your back. Really steady here. Nice and gently, all the way down. Nice, you guys. From here, you're gonna bend the knees in, go ahead and press your feet on the ground right next to your hips. You're gonna do a few opening up the backs here, a few bridges. You're gonna press your palms firmly into your mat, palms face down. As you press down, you're gonna lift the hips all the way up here, chest reaching back behind you. So again, your spine's really long, it's not crunching. Everything's easy and relaxed. You can still breathe. If you ever can't breathe, just back off. Nice, you guys. Then gently lowering all the way down from there. Take a breather. And we're gonna do one more of those. A couple options. You can do what we just did. If you'd rather do what we just did, interlace your hands behind you, you can do that. If you're comfortable doing a back bend full wheel, go for that. So in your own timing here, whatever you got going on. If you're in your back bend, make sure you still allow some room to breathe here. So hands go by the ears, lifting all the way up here, reaching your chest nice and up. Everything's really long. Your body can still breathe. That's good. Nice, you guys. Just a few breaths. So it doesn't matter what option you're in, as long as you're getting the opening, as long as you're getting the stretch here, that feels great. This is a great option here. And then slowly bringing yourself all the way down of whatever you got going on. Just let your back settle here for a moment. Let everything be really easy and relaxed. Nice, you guys. After back bends, you always want to let your back settle for a few moments. You never want to hug your knees in and force that right away. It may cause tension in the back. So just settling for a couple breaths. And then you're just going to bring your hands right on top of your knees so your legs will lift up a bit. So imagine that your legs were just heavy sandbags pulling away from you. So they're just falling away from the top of your head. So this will feel really nice on your spine, like the top of your head through your tailbone is being lengthened really long here. Nice. And then if your back feels all right from here, go ahead and hug the knees in a bit closer, rocking side to side. You can let the sides of your back release on the ground. Nice, you guys. And we'll just do one last twist, so pressing your feet on the ground right next to your hips. From here, you're gonna lift your hips up, scoot them over to the right side of your mat, press them down back on the ground. And then right leg just crosses up and over your left leg. And then from here, you're gonna draw your knees into your chest, arms just come out to the side, let your legs fall all the way over to the left side of you. So a couple options. You can have that left hand on top of the knee to kind of guide it down and help you here. Right arm reaches out to the side. Head can be toward the middle, up to looking up to the sky. You can also look over to the side, whatever feels best to you. Really easy breaths here. Everything can relax. Nothing left to do. Nice. And then gently bring it all the way back to the middle. Here, we're just gonna unwind out of that. Do the same thing on the other side. Feet pressed down, hips up and over to the left leg up and over your right leg, and hugging them tightly into your chest, let them fall over to your right side, and then spinning your head over to the left. So you can control how intense you want this twist. The tighter you hug your knees in, the deeper the twist will be. So if you don't want such a deep twist, don't hug your knees in as tight. So just a few breaths here. You guys, and from here gently unraveling all the way out of that, we're going to come to lie down in your shavasana here. You always want to relax for a few moments after you've done your yoga routine here, your yoga practice. So just coming to lie down on your back, everything's really easy and neutral. Just take a couple deep breaths into your belly here to make sure there's no tension hanging around in your body or in your brain. Everything is easy and relaxed. Nice. And then just a few moments, let everything be easy here. Let your breathing be normal and natural. Everything is sinking down. Your body can just float here. You're setting all that good stuff you just did. Settle in. Relaxing your shoulders. Relax your forehead. Start to deepen your breath a bit, just bring some more air back into your bodies. Really easy. Just gently start to roll around your wrists and ankles, bringing some life back to your fingers and toes. Nice. From here, go to interlace your hands, take a nice stretch above your head and through your feet. Awesome. From here, you're gonna gently draw your knees into your chest one by one, really carefully. And then up to you, a couple options to come up. If it feels good to roll onto your right side and rest there, you can do that. If you'd rather rock yourself all the way up straight forward to sit, you can do that. However you'd like to bring yourself up to sit that feels best on your spine, go for it. Just gonna come to sit really easy here, shoulders relaxed, down your back. Just go ahead and close your eyes for a moment, just checking back in with your breathing. So it's just like you're doing all the stuff we were doing while you were moving, except now you're sitting and not moving. So you're still breathing easy. Your attention is on your breathing. If your attention ever starts to wander toward your thinking and following your thoughts around, just see if you can gently guide it back to your breath here, just for a moment. Everything's easy and lifted. Nice, you guys. So from here, you're gonna interlace your hands above your head. Take a nice stretch here, one last stretch, lengthening everything all the way out. Awesome. From here, go ahead and press your fingertips behind you on your mat. You're gonna press down, lift your chest straight up here to the sky. If it feels easy to lift your hips up, go for that too, if that feels nice. Awesome, you guys. And then gently bringing yourself all the way back to your middle here, nice and easy and balanced. Just let your palms rest face down on your thighs. And you're all easy and relaxed.